Hi, my name's Bernard Sheridan. Welcome back to Par Breakers Golf Academy. And we'd like to congratulate Troy Merritt on his tour win at the Quicken Loans 2015. And we're going to take a look at his swing and how it can help you. So what I want you to take a look at here first is his address position. And I'm going to drop a line straight down his shoulders here. And I want you to notice that that line right from the middle of his shoulders is right out over his toes, okay? So he's in a good position here to create some power. Tailbone is back fairly far from heel. And that's something that you want to try to achieve. And I want you to also notice that his chest is very much so facing forward, not facing down at the ground, okay? So we don't want your face or your chest facing down to the ground, all right? So that's really showing that he's really set up from bending from his hip socket. So let's just clear these lines and let's draw a line here on the shaft. So let me clear that, pull a line up for the shaft. And we'll draw a line on the shaft here. So again, here's another example of really good posture, is that when you draw a line on the shaft, if you're going to videotape yourself in this situation down the line, and you draw a line like this on the shaft, you can see it should be passing right through your belt and just about above your belt as it comes out your back. This is a great position. Now, as Troy takes this club back, I want you to notice how the face of the club actually tracks that plane and the shaft of the club tracks that plane. And as he gets to just about waist height, that shaft and that club head is ahead of his hands. So what I mean by that is if I draw a line straight down on his hands, and let's change the color of this line, straight down on his hands, that face, that club head, okay, is very much so ahead of it. And we really want that to happen because that means that now it is in front of your hands, not getting stuck behind you. He moves to the top and he gets right on plane. Good position at the top. Now here's what I want you to notice at the top. A little bit of overswing ever so slightly, not tremendously. But I want you to notice how grounded his feet are at the top and how stable his lower body is and how he's maintaining a little bit of flex in that right knee, okay? So he's really creating some torque here between lower and upper body. And as he starts to come down, he parallels that plane and turns right into impact. So as he's at impact here, I want you to notice how much his hips are open and facing the target and how his shoulders are square. Okay? Great position here right before impact and right through impact. And the club comes right out on plane, paralleling that red line. And right now, too, that shaft at the full release when his arms are extended, that shaft is pointing right at the target line and right where the ball is going. This is a great position. As he comes out too, again, he is right on plane. Parallel, okay? I want you to notice his head too is starting to release by this point. And so that allows him to get his shoulder all the way to the target and get a full release. So real nice swing here. So these are some of the things that you want to emulate, okay? And a great way to do that is to go to my video that says core rotation under my top videos. Here's a link for it. Just click on that link. And if you do that drill, that'll help you get into a position, same as Troy, so that when you're starting down, you can use that core to deliver that club head and create a lot more power and have the release out in front of you and get your arms and body working together as a unit. So as always, thanks so much for being with us. Our congratulations to Troy on his latest tour event win at the Quicken Loans. I'm Bernard Sheridan, and until we meet again, try to keep it in the short grass.
Do you want to play better golf? Of course you do. Well, here are 3 easy ways to do it. 1. Open your smartphone and look for the podcast app. 2. Open the podcast app and search Breaking Par with Bernard Sheridan. 3. Subscribe and never miss an episode of great golf instructor interviews from around the world. A new guest every week, like David Ledbetter, Brian Manzella, Dr. Sashow McKenzie, James Siekman, just to name a few. Hear their insight as they deliver their wisdom of the game. Take control of your game. Subscribe today. Your game will thank you for it.